Good morning, Hawaii. You're watching KITV Island News.
Hey, aloha, good morning, Hawaii. It's 6:26, and we are on the eve of what's being called the Olympics of Energy Conservation. It's a big deal. We've got about 9,000 delegates in Hawaii for this World Conservation Congress. And I'm joined by a couple of locals here, Brian Kealoha and Jeff Mikulina from the Blue Planet Foundation and from Hawaii Energy. So thank you both for coming in this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Very important campaign starting this week and kind of ties in with the Congress that's going on at the same time. Tell me about the campaign.
So the campaign was, we went out and really canvassed all the stores in Waikiki and asked them to make a pledge to close it for the climate. And what that meant was close their doors to stop the air conditioning from flowing out onto the streets and really wasting energy.
So you're talking about retail stores along Kalakaua, you know, they just like, you just think about any store that's out there, the doors are wide open, the store is air conditioned, so the air conditioning is just spilling out.
I think it's something that most people have experienced walking through Waikiki. It's kind of a common sense solution. You're like, why are the doors open? So we want to take this step, send the right message to delegates that are in town for this environmental conference that, you know, Hawaii is serious about its clean energy future, and we're taking these simple steps to get to 100% renewable energy.
All right, so you talk about getting those doors closed. I mean, air conditioning is a massive energy suck for the environment and for the state. So what's the response like when you talk to these business owners about that?
Go ahead.
I think it's been fairly mixed, but I think most folks that work in the stores get it. You know, they'd rather have the doors shut. It's more comfortable climate inside. It's quieter for the guests and customers. But change is difficult, so we're trying to just start with this and ask folks to close the doors, and hopefully we'll make it a trend.
Right, so just not maybe just for this week, but maybe moving forward for the state, something to inspire business owners across the state.
Absolutely. One of the easiest ways to save money on energy is just by simple habits that are changed, such as this. Closing the doors makes a big difference on people's energy bills.
Excellent. Great idea. Simple. Hopefully it's easy to implement too. Gentlemen, thanks for coming in this morning and talking about that. Appreciate it. And if they want more information, maybe if they want to talk to you guys and maybe get one of those cool stickers for the door, where do they go?
We send them to cooltheclimate.com, and stores can still take the pledge if they're interested in committing.
Excellent. Sounds good. Thanks again, gentlemen. We'll be right back with today's headlines. Plus, meteorologist Paul Drews joins us with a close look at Hurricane Lester as it approaches our Hawaiian Island chain. That's coming up right after this.
He's playing host, obviously, this week to what's described as the Olympics of Conservation. Hawaii Energy and Blue Planet Foundation are doing their part as well. Joining us this morning, Brian Kealoha of Hawaii Energy and Jeff Mikulina. He's the Blue Planet Foundation. Tell us a little bit about this great effort and an interesting title. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Jeff, good to see you again. Tell us a little about the challenge. It's called Close It for the Climate. What's that all about?
That's right. We're asking stores throughout Oahu, but in Waikiki, to close the doors when they're running the air conditioning. I think we've all been walking through Waikiki before and experienced that blast of cold air that comes from these stores. It's a big waste of energy. We're hoping they'll close the doors, save that energy, and send the right message to delegates that are here for the conference.
And it makes a lot of sense financially, conservation with energy. Speaking of energy, Brian, it's your first time as Executive Director of Hawaii Energy. Share with me what you folks in your mission and accomplishment.
Sure. You know, a lot of people out there may confuse us with Hawaiian Electric, but actually we're a group that's focused on helping Hawaii achieve 100% clean energy faster. So what we do is we offer a number of services to businesses, to families that help them save energy, be more energy efficient. We provide rebates on things such as LED lighting, solar water heating, as well as educational initiatives such as this, closing the doors for the climate.
And you folks have go door to door, literally, hoping that effort, is it sticking, literally?
It's sticking.
See what I did there, right? Because you folks are actually giving these to businesses who are participating, and how's that going?
It's going pretty well.
Yeah.
People are responding. I think most people get it.
Yeah.
And the folks that work in the store, they'd rather have the door closed. They'll keep the store a little more comfortable and make it quieter. So we just have to get some momentum here and get folks to support this, and hope people will support those stores that they see taking the pledge. Folks can still take the pledge at cooltheclimate.com, and we're excited to get a lot of folks on board and just make this normal.
And it's really something that we should all be concerned about, Brian, because it is our future, and it's very attainable, the goals that we have.
It is. It's very attainable, and what's exciting about it is for us to get to 100% clean energy, simple things by just closing your door and reduces so much energy that's just wasted, that blows out into the streets. That could be saved, essentially, and a lot less money for people to spend on their bills.
Yeah, one last question for both of you. You both can answer it. What an opportunity for Hawaii. Every 4 years they do this. We're hosting it. First time in the U.S., and they chose Hawaii. It's a great opportunity.
It's incredible, and it's going to be the largest environmental conference in the United States. Obama last night speaking, focused on the climate. This is one of these common sense climate solutions that we can employ here in Hawaii.
Yeah, the Olympics, if you will, of conservation, Brian.
It is.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Heard a lot of
Pleasure.
good things about you.
Thank you.
And
Good to see
Jeff,
you,
good
Ron.
to see you as well.